Well, I've been working on taking these trim covers down. That was kind of tricky until I figured out how to do that. If you want to watch that video, I've got that on my channel. In fact, I haven't even finished with the video because these light fixtures are twisting a little bit and they're kind of flopping around and they're not tight up to the existing light fixture rough framing box. But man, before I do that, the painters are downstairs and they're getting ready to paint. They're not, I wanted to take videos of that when they did that, but they're covering the windows with masking tape and plastic, and I kind of wanted to show you, see how a professional painter does that. So I'm gonna have a separate, this is gonna be a separate video of that. See, they're doing all this because they're gonna be painting over here. So they just got done putting plastic over here. Now I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch how he does this, how he puts plastic up there so nice and clean. First takes his tape. And what size tape do you normally use?
1 inch and a half.
Inch and a half?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
He gets
you
that.
can also use 2.
2 inch?
Yeah. It's a little bit bigger than that.
And then he's gonna keep that kind of pulled back, and then his plastic's gonna fit in
yes,
there.
Sir.
So, boy, this is gonna be a little tricky for him to do the bottom here.
Yeah.
You've got these things in the way, and then we had an alarm company come, and they kind of put that in the painter's way too. The painter gets stuck with all kinds of stuff. You know, on a construction job, hey, that's okay, the painter will fix it. Hey, that's okay, the sheetrocker will fix that. And pretty soon it's always the painter gets the last end of everything.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. he knows.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so as he's getting ready here, we've got another guy over here. He's trying to figure out the best way to get his masking tapes. He's getting, that's tedious, man. You know how many hinges he's got to do down here? 4 hinges per door. There's 10 doors down here.
40 hinges.
40 hinges on this side, and then he's got to do the inside of the hinge. There's 40 more inside. Actually, he's got, that's okay to open the door, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
With that?
Yeah,
see? Then he's got to do this. So he's got one side here, one side there. So 2. That's 80. That's and see, it's all in the prep. He's doing a really good job here, and you have to do that because they're getting ready to paint these doors and frames in place. So they've opted not to take the doors off the hinges and take them into the garage.
I learned how to mask them good. So
yeah.
Enough tooths good enough. So like that. So when you open it, it doesn't mess anything up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, he's got it nicely tight there, and he's slipped his tape back behind that. See that little gap there? Yeah, he's slipping it back behind there. That's a lot of work. And then on the inside, what do you have to do on the inside? You're gonna put it, and then you're gonna take an X-Acto knife.
The fastest way I've seen to do these is just put 3 pieces like that big.
Okay.
And then one in the middle, and then after that.
Okay. Keep going. I'll watch you do this one. And see, he's using wider tape. What's that? 2 inch tape?
Yeah.
2 inch tape. So see, he's got it, and he's trying to line it up. You try to line those 2 sides up, right?
Yeah.
And he's got another one there in the middle. And see, he's not even cutting it. There's no way he can make. Oh, look at that. He's got an X-Acto knife, right? Now, you just use that right along that edge. You use the hinge as a straight edge, and you're just real careful, being careful not to cut yourself, and doing it like that. You've got to take your time. And he's studious here. He's done this a few times, it looks like. Even if you get it too wide on the sides, you can come down the side too if you think you have to. You know, if you don't put the masking tape on straight, peel that off. See? And then he's going to do that on the bottom. And that's how you tape off hinges. And you probably like, I wondered how they did that, because there's no way somebody can put a piece of tape on exactly straight like that, see? Now you know, you don't have to do that. But look at that, 40 doors, he's got to do that. Or 10 doors, 4 hinges per door. He's got to do that 40 times on the inside. Good luck with that. And then he's got to do it 40 times on the outside. So it takes longer to do all the prep than it does to just spray these, but it's well worth it in the long run. These doors and frames are going to look primo when they get done. He's going to lightly sand the doors first too, to make sure there's no imperfections on the doors, and then that'll also allow the paint to stick better, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, see, the amount of time I was talking over there, he's almost done with his masking tape. And see, there's brackets up there where the
I got other ones already covered.
yeah, he's got brackets up there where the blinds were. So I guess he's going to leave the brackets, maybe mask around those too. I guess.
I've been masking around those too. I got already the ones over there already done.
Oh, okay, I'll show that one here in a minute.
All
So
right.
see, he's got the tape. Now he's going to peel the tape back, and it's like, how do you know how long for the plastic? So that's how he's doing it. He's getting it just a little bit longer. This is the part I wanted to see him.
It's a putty knife, right?
Yeah, just a putty knife. And he used that as a cutter. Doesn't have to use a sheetrock knife or anything. That's nice, okay.
Yeah.
And then, because every window is a different length,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So he just, now he,
So you do one corner first.
one corner.
Yep. Make sure that you lift it a little bit back up.
Uh-huh.
Get that in there.
Oh, yeah, because see, he's got to spooge that up in behind there. And he just kind of walks it along there.
Now,
Ah.
look at that. I'll pull that out.
He pulls the tape up, and then he pushes the plastic right up to the bottom of the masking tape, right?
And then, yep, and then pass my hand on top of the tape so
Nice.
paint don't go through.
Look at that. It looks nice and clean. It looks like a professional did it.
I only have 14 years experience.
14, that's it?
Yeah.
See how he does that? Now you know, hey, you can do it at home because you saw a professional do it. He just kind of walks that along there, like that.
Some tough windows, but they get done.
And he made the plastic just a little bit long, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit.
And then you always have a little edges that finish look like that. So what I do, so I just put a little tape.
Oh, because it came
Just
out.
to make sure.
Okay, I got you.
And then it's not in my way when I paint it.
Right. Okay, you had an edge of the. I got you.
Yeah.
And see, you can roll, if you got any extra, you can roll the plastic up a little bit.
Yes. So you don't have no.
So
What
you
I
don't-
do is, look at that.
You back? Oh, because I was thinking you were going to do it on the outside, but if you do it on the inside,
Inside, so that way it's not.
you don't have to mask that off.
Yeah. And then that one can come down.
Look at that. I like that. I would have done it the very opposite, and then I would have had to tape the front and thinking, okay, now I got to tape it again. He's just taping the outside, still working at it. He's trying to keep everything tight so that when he gets ready to spray all the plastics out of the way, you may have to lift that
I
up,
do lift it up. So I
Lift it.
tie it up.
roll it, and put
Yeah.
another piece of tape there.
Just hold it. So paint gets under there. Look at that.
Nice, nice. See, that's why you need wide tape. Don't think you're going to go chintzy and get 3/4 inch wide tape because 1.5 inch costs more. You know, lots of times bigger is better.
Yeah.
Even if it costs a little bit more, it's well worth it, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Sure is. And his tape, you know, if you get the tape at the store, I think they probably got it at Sherwin-Williams. But at Home Depot, if you need 6 or 7 rolls of tape, lots of times though you can buy 8 or 6 together or 8 together, maybe 10 together, and it's cheaper than buying 10 singles.
Yes, sir.
You know, so check that out.
It's called a sleeve.
And he's got a little hole here.
Yep.
I know he's going to cover that. It's
Yep.
called a sleeve.
Yep, it's called a sleeve.
It's called a sleeve, and you get a whole roll of tape. Let's see if he's got a roll. Here he's got Oh, this is the stuff for his guns, and then he's got blue tape and he's got regular masking tape. The blue tape is for something. I know he's going to use that for something, but I'm not sure exactly what.